Bonsoir, Madame et Monsieur. Je m'appelle Hercule Miclou. I am an inspector, and I'm here to help guide you as we attempt to discover the guilty party this evening. The suspects you are about to meet have gathered for dinner at the Hotel Paradiso at the behest of Monsieur Billy Bonka, the renowned American chocolate manufacturer. But unfortunately, Monsieur Bonka will not be able to join them as he has been murdered. He was murdered in his hotel room by a bomb. A bomb that had been placed inside a chocolate Easter egg. This is a very delicate problem, as Monsieur Bonka was an honored visitor at the Hotel Paradiso, and we are not accustomed to scandal here. But now we have a murder to solve. My suspicion is that one of his dinner guests is the murderer, and I am determined to find out who. Will you assist me in my efforts? Nobody said yes, but okay, wonderful. I have found some documents that might aid us in our search, and I shall share them with you throughout the evening. Now, let us meet our suspects. Okay, now I'm going to read off their names for you very briefly. Okay, and then we will do proper introductions. Okay, suspects? All right, so first up, we have Dr. Doris Johnson. Then she is sat next to Dr. Sigmund Fraud. Dun dun dun. Then we have Dame Barbra Carthorse. And Chocolat Bertrand. And Marchioness DuChamp. All right, oh, and last but not least, if he can find his way to the restaurant, Mike Bison. All right. Okay. Now, I would like... I'm about to fall into my Gru accent. I would like for all of the suspects to go around and introduce themselves one at a time. And make sure to pay close attention, okay? Because we are looking for a guilty party. Remember this. All right? Let's start off with Chocolat Bertrand.
Moi.
Yes, you.
Okay. This is where I read my part, right?
Yes. So you just go to character introductions, and it should have a little excerpt for you.
It's like a 1 sees.
Okay. In the unfortunate.
You can't hear her.
Oh.
I can hear her.
You can't hear Sarita?
I can.
Oh no.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you, Sarita. Nellie, I wonder if you have a setting tweaked. Hold on. Let me look real quick in the control room and see what I can see.
There's a little thing in the bottom corner that says not visible, unknown user.
Oh, that's probably on the Mike Bison one, Nellie, because I have the audio muted on that one, like completely. That's probably what you're seeing. Gosh, I'm not sure.
Can you hear other people? Oh, she can't hear me.
Can you hear?
The rest of us, Nellie? Okay. It's just
That is so weird that it's just Sarita.
Her picture's not there either, so I don't know.
Your computer is banishing Sarita.
Wow.
My guess is that your computer has maxed out the number of people you can view at one time. That's just my guess.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
You could send her like my part.
Yeah, let me do that, Nellie. I'm going to send you her script so that you can follow along that way. Is that okay? Okay. All right. Let me do that right now while I'm thinking about it before we get too far. And Nellie, if I send it to you in Discord, does that work?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll just send you the link. That was a good idea, Sarita. Thank you for bringing that up, because I probably would not have thought of that, honestly. Okay.
Chocolat Bertrand.
Okay, Nellie, I just sent it to you.
Perfect.
Okay. Sorry about that, Nellie. I have a theory that part of it too might have been, I mean, some of this I'm going to have to troubleshoot because I've never had this many people in before. And I'm thinking maybe, I don't know. I'm going to do some research. I'm going to do some research into it, Nellie. Rest assured. Mike Bison is going to look into it. Anyways, okay. So yeah, under introductions, Chocolat Bertrand, if you would like to kick us off.
Okay. In the unfortunate absence of our host, Billy Bonka, I suppose that I should be the one to welcome you all. I think I am the most senior person here. My name is Chocolat Bertrand, but you can call me Monsieur Bertrand. You will know my chocolates, of course, the most celebrated luxury chocolates in the civilized world. We make only the crumbliest, flakiest chocolat. The late Mr. Bonka was also a maker of chocolates, but not, I think you'll find, in quite the same class as the legendary Bertrand of Belgium. Perhaps you should speak now, Ms. Carthorse.
Oh, well, I am one of the most celebrated beauties in England. You know me. I was debutante of the year when I came out, which is a little while ago. I'm also a successful writer. I'm the author of very popular romantic novels. You may have heard of them. I'm also famous for my style, you know. I like my prose to be like my life, flowery.
Aha! This is very interesting, Dame Barbara. I wonder if you realize the subconscious sexual meaning of your work.
Excuse me.
Perhaps you should consult me sometime. My name, if you are wondering, is Dr. Sigmund Fraud. I see my reputation precedes me even this far from my home in Vienna. Yes, I am Dr. Fraud, eminent, perhaps I should say preeminent, psychologist. I shall be keeping a very close eye on all of you this evening.
Ha! Fraud by name, fraud by nature. I wonder exactly what you're doing here, Dr. Fraud. Well, no doubt we shall discover in due course. I'm Dr. Doris Johnson, visiting professor of archaeology at Judas College, Oxford. Don't you know? I knew Billy Bonka, horrible little man. No culture, no breeding, no taste. You'd have gone on with him well, Dr. Fraud. Who are you, you funny little man?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I don't know about any of this. I don't know much about anything. I'm a boxer, see? The name's Mike Bison, and I'm only here for the Olympic Games. I'm gonna box for America and make my country proud. Look, I'm not like you smarties with your doctor this and your dame that. When I was a kid, I got myself into trouble. Ended up in the state pen. Spent my time in the company of forgers and safe breakers and con men. That's where I learned to box. It was my ticket out of that hell. And I tell you this, I'm not going back there.
What a marvelous man you are. So primitive, so earthy, so strong. I am Marchioness DuChamp. But do not worry, I am not like these boring bourgeois businessmen and academics. I am a free spirit, an artist. Some of you may find my work shocking or scandalous, but they are frightened little people. They do not live on the edge as I do. I will not be bound by their petty conventions. Chocolate? Pah, I spit on your chocolate.
Well, damn. Okay. So, now that we've had all of our introductions, we're going to start the first round of discussion or dialogue. If you please, suspects. So,
Can I just...
sorry, go
Will
ahead.
someone tell me when Sarita stops speaking? Because I need to have a conversation with her and I
shoot.
can't see her or hear her.
Okay, Nellie, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to raise my hand. I'll raise this one. Every time
Okay.
Sarita's done talking, I'll raise it, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, totally.
Well, this has certainly cast a gloom over the rebels. Billy Bonka and I may not always have seen eye to eye.
Sorry, I'm bringing my own words back.
Oh, no, you're good.
No, panic, panic, panic. All right.
You're okay, Nellie. Take your time. You're good.
Eye to eye? Ha! You hated the man.
Hush, hush. Eye to eye, I say, is not how we always viewed each other in business. But I am still deeply upset by this terrible crime. He was a lion of a man, a star in the galaxy of chocolat manufacturing, and his death will send a ripple through the industry.
But did you really hate Billy Bonka, Monsieur Bertrand?
It was not personal. We had differences about the philosophy of chocolate. He used, for example, what I call dairy milk, an insult to the real article.
And you do not make milk chocolate?
Mais non, c'est plein pour moi. But this is of no importance. The man is dead, and we must find out who did it.
Well, if you will insist on taking the death of a capitalist parasite seriously, I suppose we must all play along. Tell me, why was Billy Bonka here in the first place?
He was here for the Paris Exposition, the same as all of us. He was going to launch his new product, the so-called Egg Nouveau. He said it was the biggest chocolate egg ever marketed, and he had a stand called the Exposition, where he was going to show it off. You see the crass commercialism of the man?
He was no worse than the rest of you. The Egg Nouveau is a perfect symbol of our vocacious times.
It is very interesting, this obsession you all have with this chocolate, this sticky brown chocolate. And then the way you shape it into an egg, a symbol of fertility. It's very curious, no?
Stuff and nonsense. You do talk rot sometimes, Fraud. You just carry on rooting around in the filth of the gutter and we'll get on with the serious business, shall we?
Excuse me. It is precisely the serious business, as you call it, that intrigues me. While you are concentrating on the egg, I shall continue my study of the ego.
Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and take a look at a couple of clues. Okay. So the first clue will be revealed by Dame Barbra Carthorse, but I'm going to go ahead and pull it up here so everyone can see. Okay. And if you're blocked, it will be momentary if you're blocked on the screen, but everyone, I'll read it out loud too, just in case anyone has a hard time seeing. So the paper is labeled from the desk of M. Bertrand, Chocolatier de Brussels, and it says, "Dear Mr. Bonka, I have had cause to complain to you before about your infringement of my copyrights. Honor and decency may not carry much weight in your country, but they do here. I'm giving you fair warning not to bring your so-called Egg Nouveau to Paris. The consequences will be serious. Yours, Bertrand. Dun dun dun.
Oh, I have a letter written by you, Mr. Bertrand. Excuse me, Monsieur Bertrand. What are you talking about? This mention of copyright. Are you accusing Bonka of industrial espionage? How long had this been going on?
Sorry, where do I go?
It's okay. So, Sarita, you look at the part where it says facts you will reveal. So after...
okay.
Yeah, do you see where it says facts you will reveal? And it should say, like, after... it should tell you, like, who to address or if you're responding to something. So I think for that one, it should say, like, in response to secret clue number 1.
Got it.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't even read it.
You're okay. No worries. We're just having fun. It's all good.
I can read this out, right?
So for these, you kind of want to just give it a once over because they're only a few sentences. So you just want to like read it real quick yourself, and then you kind of want to improv it a little bit.
All right.
And Nellie, I'll still tell you when she's done, okay? I'm just going to keep with the hand, so no worries.
I don't even remember what you said, Marley.
I can repeat myself.
Okay.
I have a letter here written by you, Bertrand, to our dear departed Billy Bonka. It says something about copyright. Were you accusing him of industrial espionage? How long had this been going on?
Well, to be honest, I believe he had been spying on me and stealing my ideas. So, oh my god, I'm sorry.
You're okay, Sarita, no worries. I'm going to try and come into your doc and look at it and help you, baby.
Okay. I had warned Bonka that I would pursue him in the courts in Europe if he brought the egg nouveau here. That's all. It wasn't a threat.
So you were the original creator of it. All right.
Okay. And then, if no one else has any comments to make about clue number 1, do you...
I will say, why was Chocolate Bertrand warning Billy Bonka about serious consequences if he came to Paris? What consequences? What was Bertrand going to do to him?
Good point, Doctor.
That is a good point.
Not so fast, Doctor. I think I have something on you, actually.
Ooh.
Could we possibly reveal secret clue number 2?
Of course, Dr. Sigmund Fraud. So I'm going to read this out just in case anyone can't see it because it's somewhat small, maybe if you're watching on your phone or something. So it's on a piece of letterhead from Bonka Brothers, New York Chocolates. It's a memo to Dr. Doris Johnson from Billy Bonka, dated April 6th, 1900. This whole thing takes place in like the 1920s, by the way. And it says, "That's it, lady. I've had enough of your lecturing. You're fired. Signed, Bonka."
Quite interesting.
Well, all I can say is that I was employed by Bonka to research Aztec chocolate rituals. But then I found out what he was doing to exploit the Aztecs in an advertising campaign, and I complained about it. That's why he fired me. But I wouldn't compromise my academic reputation. It was a bitter argument, but I was definitely in the right.
What on earth do the Aztecs have anything to do with chocolate? This is England. Or I guess this is... Are we in Paris right now?
Yeah, we're in Paris.
This is Paris. This is Europe.
They have fabulous chocolate rituals over in the Aztec culture. That's all I must say about
Rituals?
that.
How do I get involved in a chocolate ritual?
I know, that does sound quite enjoyable, doesn't it?
Sounds incredible.
Yeah.
It pays to be an archaeologist.
I heard it doesn't, but, you know, I guess in some ways. Okay. I do have something to say to Marchioness DuChamp in regards to that clue as well. So Marchioness DuChamp, I know that you're an artist. I don't know much about art, but I do remember reading somewhere that you have worked with chocolate making sculptures. Is that true? And how much do you know about chocolate?
I've used chocolate quite extensively as a material in my art, and I've built sculptures out of it. My best known piece was actually in chocolate. It was a sculpture of an orange that was made for the celebrated actress Ellen Terry. Ellen Terry's Orange. And if you're from the UK, you'll know exactly what I'm saying. As a professional artist, I admire the work that went into Egg Nouveau. To have made a hollow egg that big and keep it structurally sound is very impressive. Such work is certainly beyond your capabilities. Oh, my capabilities.
I don't know. If she were guilty, it would make sense that Marchioness DuChamp would want us to believe that it's beyond her abilities. I'm not convinced.
I don't know if I am either.
Yeah.
I don't know if I trust a single one of you. In fact, Dr. Sigmund Fraud, you're an odd person to find amongst this company. What precisely are you doing here?
Well, Billy Bonka invited me to come. I assume he wanted to learn something about human behavior, or, had a little bit of a sexual dysfunction or something, because that does happen to be a specialty of mine. Blah, blah, blah. Marketing of, all right, luxury goods. Also, because the chocolate and the sexual arousal go hand in hand, I thought he might want to be with the consulting of me on that front for marketing purposes.
Right.
Interesting.
I love that Dame Barbra Carthorse is taking notes. She is invested in figuring out who the murderer is. It's wonderful.
For marketing purposes. I mean, I would know a thing or two about marketing sex to the populace, but I wonder, how did Billy Bonka and you meet? How do you know each other? That is a
Well, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that yet.
If it's under facts, you will reveal only when challenged. If you are challenged, you're allowed to say. So if someone,
it's not under this section of facts I will reveal only when challenged, but it might be
no.
the
If it's-
truth. Do not reveal unless directly challenged. How do I know him? I have no interest in telling you that at this moment.
That was good. That was a good out.
Also, I just have to point out, I don't mean to break character, but I just saw out of the corner of my eye that Christina commented, "I love this show. Anyone know if they're already working on season 2? Listen, if we don't get canceled, we'll try and make it happen.
None of us do anything scandalous. I think we'll be back.
But then Mateo asks, Dr. Sigmund Fraud and Billy Bonka fanfic. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled programming. I just had to highlight a couple of those. It's so funny. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh. I do think that I have to say that whoever put the bomb inside the Easter egg would have had to have known about chocolate engineering.
Mm-hmm.
So, Marchioness DuChamp, it's all pointing in your direction at this moment.
I agree.
Dun, dun, dun.
I agree very much. All right. Okay. So at this point, the suspects and I, did anyone else have any other comments they wanted to make in regards to clues number 1 or 2? Either one, if you...
The only thing I'll say is Sigmund Fraud and Billy Bonka seem like an implausible combination. I doubt they've ever even met.
That they do, Dr. Johnson. I agree.
Must agree.
Yes.
If we've never met, I didn't murder him then.
Ooh.
So I'm scot-free.
Or it's just an excellent alibi.
Yeah, maybe he was a hired hitman. This is a possibility. It seems like there's a corporate angle here.
If anyone were to be a hired hitman, I would say it would be our dear Mike, with your, how shall I say, fast hands.
Quite handy.
That's true. Could be Mike.
I believe my camera just failed, so we'll have to do something about that. Can you still hear me on the audio?
Oh yeah, we can still hear you, Ian.
Okay,
Or
are we
Dr.
taking
Sigmund
5-minute break so that I can fix this thing?
Yep. We're going to take a 5-minute break. It's a regularly scheduled 5-minute little commercial break. Okay. So at this point, the suspects and I are going to take a brief break. In the meantime, feel free to take a look at my notes, Hercule McClue's notes, and discuss them amongst yourselves. See you in just a bit. Hey guys, can you hear me right now? By the way, give me like a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay. So I cannot hear you all just as of right this second. There's nothing wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. It's just because of the scene we're on. I don't have your cams on here. So just sit tight. I'm just checking really quickly. Ash and Nellie, did you all mean to leave and come back in just now? Give me a thumbs up if you meant to, like that was intentional. Okay, so for Nellie it was, for Ash it was not. Okay. Well, Ash, you are back in here and it looks like your signal's perfect. So that may have just been a temporary like Wi-Fi thing. That happened to Ari a couple times on my storyboard stream and she just popped right back in. So I think you're okay. Oh. They could hear me in the chat. Whoops. That's okay. We weren't saying anything bad. I'm gonna not talk now.
Also, I forgot to read one of my clues. I don't know what to do about that. Yeah, it's the second clue. I don't remember if somebody challenged me about how I know Billy Bonka. Can they hear us? Sorry, I'm making sure that the chat can't hear us. Oh no, was I? Okay. Okay, well I was just talking about the clue that I didn't reveal, so I think it's fine. Can you guys still hear me? Just on the screen. Okay, so I'm not. What? That. No! Evelyn, save me!
Oh, can y'all hear me now? They're gonna hear me in the chat, I think. Hold on. Okay. So now I'm going to do a quick, I want to do a quick gauge. So, Nellie, can you hear me? Okay. So I can't hear you for a minute. So. You know what, Nellie, why don't you do this? Do you want to exit out and then click the link and come back in? And I'll just plug you back in again and we'll see if that fixes it. Sound good? Okay. I know, I feel so bad that she's having a hard time with the sound. Especially because this is her first stream, I think. So I feel really bad, yeah.
That would stress me out so bad. I'm still stressed. And everything's working fine for me so far.
Yeah. No, you're good. Okay. So Nellie, just give me 2 seconds. I'm going to pop you back in and we'll see if it fixed some of your issues that you were having. Okay. Nellie, go ahead and try and say something. Can you all hear Nellie? No, I can't hear you either, Nellie. I'm not sure. Okay, maybe try... Nellie, do you have a mic that is linked by like a USB port or something? Because sometimes if you just unplug and replug... I can't believe it worked great for the first, like, well, with the exception of Sarita. But dang, let's see. Okay. Can Ian say anything? Does Ian... because we're not hearing Ian either.
Oh, I can hear Ian.
Yeah, we're not, I don't think, in the chat.
Oh.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I'm gonna look real quick, but... Oh, this is why. I got it. Hold on. Or I figured it out, I think. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now we can hear you. My bad.
There
My bad,
you
Ian.
go.
We got you. Sorry. See, that I can troubleshoot. For some reason,
Why is this thing?
Nellie, I'm just fiddle-faddling with some stuff, so don't worry. I'm just looking to see if it's anything on our end. Yeah, Ian's camera's having some issues, so we're just gonna have his away picture up, but he'll still voice the part. Yeah, no worries, guys. That's actually intentional now. So yeah, they do have great headshots, don't they? Yeah, I really don't know with Nellie what's going on. And that's not your fault, Nellie. I don't want you to feel any kind of way about that at all. This may just be a quirky thing with your mic. Can you check, Nellie? Does it let you pick your like audio input? Because I've had
said
people.
Sorry, it
No,
said in
go
the
ahead.
chat section. She's
Uh-huh.
messaged in the thing.
Okay.
She can't. It's not there to select, which I think we had when I did that first one. I had that issue, and I had to use the speaker, like my mic on my computer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. And my headphone isn't there to select. Keeps going to no audio.
You do have to allow the device in the browser pop-up. But I'm not sure which window, depending on how many tabs you have open.
I just need you guys to know how many your mom jokes I'm holding back at every moment.
I know with my headphones on the is it OBS, whatever platform we use, I have to plug them in with the cord. But they're Bluetooth. So if you have a cord, that worked for me. But I'm not sure if it's mic related. Is it the mic
The
or
cord might be a good idea.
the chat? So
Yeah, no, the chat is actually
you guys
having a great
you guys
time.
better not be voting for me.
I think that it's I think that it's not fair that you would vote for me just based on my boy. I think it's people like you that are the problem for black cats.
Oh, where's the Mike Tyson headshot?
I know. I thought about taking one and honestly just didn't have time. So I was like, I'm just throwing his name on the sheet. But
I really like the surprise of it. That was great.
I'm glad it like worked out. But yeah, I wasn't sure how people would react to the sock puppet, but I was like, we gotta make it happen. Nellie, I'm still working on it on my end too. Just know I'm looking into it. I'm not leaving you high and dry. I don't want you to think I'm abandoning you. I'm trying to actually. It's just so weird. Because I could understand if I was having an issue in OBS, but the fact that we can't hear her in here in the room is very, odd. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Do you have... I'm sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Sarita.
No, you go. It's all right.
I was just going to say, Nellie, do you have a mic that is just built into your computer as opposed to headphones? Most computers have one built in if it's a store-bought computer. Let's see if we can switch it. I don't know if we can or not, but oh, here we go. Reconnect mic, maybe?
Thanks, Felicity. I'm so glad.
Miley might not be the murderer, but Dame Barbra Carthorse might be.
Truly? I don't know. We haven't read the whole scripts, guys. We don't know who's the murderer.
Oh, the mic isn't working via Mac either.
My vote is
oh, you have a Mac?
Mike Bison.
Nellie, is it a laptop or computer? Because I did last time I just unplugged everything and just used my laptop as the sound and mic.
Yeah, sometimes you don't need different input output.
Yeah. I
Okay,
can't remember.
So your mic on your laptop isn't working, Nellie?
Can you change the your sound settings at the? I don't know how it is on your computer, but at the very top, this happens to me sometimes. It'll connect to a different sound source, so I have to like click my sound settings on my Mac itself, and actually switch it to MacBook speakers or whatever.
Yeah, in like system settings or something.
Yeah, I always keep my sound at the very top because it happens way too often when I'm on Zoom.
Oh wow!
Yeah. Macs are great.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Macs, so I'm glad we have a couple professionals in here because I'm a Windows girl. So yeah.
I'm trying to think. Where is the sound? Microphone. Oh, there we go.
Did we lose Ash?
Yeah, she'll pop back in a sec. I don't think so.
Suspect.
Yeah.
Hiding evidence.
Very suspicious.
Okay.
Where did you go, Ash? I mean, Doris.
Nellie.
As soon as DuChamp, as soon as Nellie left, it's like it kicked me out. It's like we're connected.
Ooh, trippy.
What do they call it when it's a joint crime?
Partners in crime?
Yeah, co-conspirators.
That's it.
So Nellie, can you hear us still? Okay. This is so trippy. I'm wondering if I could even... I don't know if this will work. But Nellie, do you want to try and call me on Discord? I know that's a little... Oh, do you not have it on your computer? It's okay if not. I'm just trying to think of another way to possibly route you in, audio-wise. But... because then you would come through my desktop audio, I believe. Because I can actually, if you don't know how to do you know how to do a call on Discord, Nellie? Because if not, I could call you and it'll like pop up, I think. As long as you have Discord open, it'll pop up.
Zoom.
Yeah, Mateo goes, zoop. Which maybe... honestly might not be the worst idea.
What just happened?
I think Nellie left and then is coming back. Yeah, don't panic. I think she did it on purpose. Okay, I think... Okay, Nellie, you know what else you can do? Nellie, try. I have something I want you to try, actually. Do you have an Apple phone? Okay. Try doing the link and everything on your phone. See if you can enter on your phone, because that's how I have Mike hooked up, my Mike Bison cam. See if you can do it on your phone, and maybe the mic and stuff will work from there. Let's just give that like a shot for today and see. I think that's how Taylor streams with me too, is through her phone. So... yeah, it doesn't need to be anything like fancy. And then maybe you'll be able to even hear Sarita too and stuff, which would be pretty cool. And if you need me to, I can resend the link, Nellie, if you want, to Discord, if that would help. Oh, you got it? Okay. But take your time. There's no rush, Nellie. Genuinely, we're all hanging. Everyone in the chat is just chit-chatting away with each other. There's no pressure. This stuff happens all the time. I had a Twitch stream with Taylor the other day. We did the same thing for like a long time. So you're good. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, Nellie, is I'm going to, I'm going to plug Nellie in again. Okay. So Nellie, just sit tight. I'm going to plug you in again from your phone, and we're going to see if that helps. Let's see.
I love the problem solving, Evelyn.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was just like, well,
This was an interview.
Okay.
I'm great at problem solving.
I feel like we all tag teamed that. Like that was a group effort for sure, 100%. So let's see, Nellie, 1 second. Let me just make sure that I have you set to where. Okay. Now let me see if I can hear Nellie. Nellie, go ahead and say something.
Hi.
Oh, okay, good. Whew. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, Nellie, is I'm going to have you leave, or I'm going to hang you up or something on your computer. Okay. Just so we don't get any echo. Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay. Beautiful. Now, just out of curiosity, can you hear Sarita if Sarita says something now?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yay!
Look at that. Look at that. Now, question is, did we lose Ian in all of this? Is he still?
No, I'm still here.
Okay, good.
Yay!
And you know what? So Ian's camera, this is intentional now. Okay, so he's just gonna rock the James Bond headshot for the rest of this, and we're gonna just roll with it. We're gonna have a great time.
I mean, if you'd like, I could turn it on, and it might work for another 5 minutes or so.
It's totally up to you, Ian, but you're fine. I think the voice you bring to the table is more than enough character, so there's genuinely no pressure at all.
Excellent.
Yeah. So, okay. I'm so happy that this worked out. And big thank you to everyone in the chat that hung with us through that. Because nobody left, I don't think. Everyone kind of just chilled and chatted away. So we love to see that. Let me go ahead and just get my script pulled back up. All right. Now, guests. We don't need another break, right? We feel okay to go into the second dialogue. We're good. Okay. Just checking with everyone to make sure. Okay. So I am going to start this round off because I actually have a little development to share with the people in the chat. Okay. That you all can't hear. So I'm going to go away for 1 second, but don't worry. Nothing's going to change. I'm just going to go to my little solo screen for 2 seconds. So you guys just sit tight. All right. Okay, chat. Y'all can hear me, right? Chat can hear me? Okay. So I have a small development to share with you. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Beth. I have a small development to share with you. I have examined the bomb and discovered that there was a timer mechanism inside, which allowed for up to 5 hours to pass before it detonated. So I asked around and found out that the bomb went off at 7 p.m. But Monsieur Bonka had his lunch in his room and did not leave until 3 o'clock. He returned 2 hours later and was still there when he was killed. So the egg with the bomb inside had to have been planted in his room sometime between 3 and 5 p.m. in the afternoon. Okay, so everyone take note, and then we'll dive back in. All right, guests, I'm coming back over. Just giving you the heads up. All right, now, were you all able to hear that? It's okay if you were. Okay. All right, so now we're going to start the second round of dialogue, which Mike has to participate, so I'm going to get Mike all geared up, call him back from the bathroom. Okay.
Those Americans, you can just never trust them.
What was that? Dame Barbra Carthorse? Okay. I don't know that I'm quite keeping up with all of this. What do the Aztecs have to do with it?
The Aztecs, young man, gave Europeans chocolate in the first place.
Hey, who you calling European, lady? I've never been here before. I just came over here for the boxing.
Don't worry, we have no intention of claiming you for our own.
If I may finish, the Aztecs believed that cocoa was given to humanity by the gods, and they used it in their sacred rituals. It was a taste of paradise. You see, the Aztecs were different from Europeans. Chocolate was more important than alcohol. Also, chocolate had a sacred sexual association. The goddess of love wasn't as important in their culture.
Ah, Venus envy. Very interesting.
I wish you'd stop with your sneers and your snickers, Dr. Fraud. Billy Bonka was trying to exploit this history in the crassest way possible. That's why I fell out with him. He was a vile man. He was born vile.
But what I don't understand is this exploding egg. Is it the egg nouveau that exploded?
I don't think so. Monsieur McClue didn't say it was. And anyway, the egg nouveau was far too important for Bonka to have kept it lying around his room. It must have been another egg that was planted there.
So, you believe that eggs are planted, not laid. Very interesting indeed.
On that topic, you should know all about Egg Nouveau, Dame Barbara. You worked with him on that project after I left.
Au contraire, my dear. He merely asked me to think about writing some advertising copy for him.
I hope you came up with something suitable and told him where he could put his egg.
Ambassador, with this egg nouveau, you are really spoiling us.
What?
That was the advertising slogan I came up with.
That's garbage. No offense, lady.
Well, I wanted to boost the chocolate by associating it with Ambassador's balls.
Ooh. Okay, then.
That's actually a Ferrero Rocher ad, in case you wanted to know. You stole that in the past.
You cannot fault inspiration. It comes from anywhere.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Now, Mike had to abscond to the bathroom again. He had some bad chocolate. He had some bad chocolate.
These Americans.
These Americans.
These Americans cannot hold their European food.
I suppose not. Okay. So now, Marchioness DuChamp, do you have a clue? Well, I'll pull it up for you, by the way, Nellie. But I believe you have a clue you want to reveal.
Yes.
I loved your paintbrush, by the way. I love the prop. I so dig it.
Let's see. Okay. Okay, there's no way I can read that.
That's
on my
okay.
phone.
So you don't even actually have to read it. It's pretty small font, but basically the gist is that Mike Bison's mother was killed while working in Billy Bonka's factory. She was killed in a workplace incident. So this is a news article from that.
So Barbra Bison was killed in an accident. Was she related to Mike Bison?
Yes.
How does he feel about the incident? And I do wonder how Billy Bonka was as an employer through those bad times.
Oh, well, let's ask Mike for his take, shall we? Let's get him back from the bathroom here.
Oh, Mr. Bison!
Oh, Mr. Bison almost went on backwards. Hold on.
If he comes back with toilet paper.
Okay.
Oh.
There we go. Okay. So my mother did die. Oh my God. Is my camera frozen now? You're kidding. Mike Bison, what are you doing? Okay, there we go. It's good. It's back. It just had to buffer for a second. Okay. And we're back. So, my mother was killed in a workplace incident at one of Bonka's factories about 2 years ago. But, and I do blame Bonka for the lack of safety procedures. I also blame him for failing to provide proper support after the accident. But he did help me financially when I was kicking off my boxing career. So that sort of made up for things a little bit. Yes. So, yeah, he provided me with the funds to pursue my boxing career. So I've since forgiven him. And I also... Oh, wait. Yeah, no, I've since forgiven him. There you go.
That's interesting. You didn't think this was, I don't know, blood money?
It might have been. It might have been. But, you know, something was better than nothing. Something was better than nothing, right?
I don't know, Mr. Bison. It seems to me that you have dubious integrity, maybe the integrity of a murderer?
A murderer, you say? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
We shall see.
Yes, we shall. Oh my gosh. Okay, go ahead, Dr. Sigmund Fraud.
Dr. Sigmund Fraud was just going to make a joke that you appear to be all glove, no love. But, pardon me for that, but...
Oh my goodness! This is certainly excellent novel entertainment. I should be writing this down.
I think I'm supposed to challenge someone. Marchioness DuChamp and Chocolat Bertrand. You were lovers at some point in the past. Is this true? It seems a curious relationship between the bourgeois businessman and the avant-garde artiste.
We were students. It was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
He wasn't that important.
Ooh.
And we haven't kept up in contact. So.
He wasn't as uptight as he is now.
And she was much more conventional when she was younger.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The
You
shade.
More radical when you were a student. But times change a man.
People grow up.
Oh, savage.
Oh, I know. She's coming for you hard, Marchioness DuChamp.
Bertrand's just jealous that I'm not boring.
Ooh.
Well, I've had
You
many
must know.
dalliances in my school. Excuse me. I was just going to say my dalliances in my school days were much more entertaining than this. You seem ill-fitted.
I think I also have to point some blame at Dr. Johnson.
Ooh.
Do you have an alibi for between 3 and 5 o'clock, Dr. Johnson?
Well, if you must know, I spent the afternoon in the office of an academic friend doing research on some early Aztec relics. Since my friend was out of town for the holidays and no one can verify this, unfortunately. But that is where I was, just in the office.
That's
Right,
what
so
they
you're
always
basically
say.
guilty. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Dr. Johnson, but that is just not a very good alibi at all.
I was doing important research on early Aztec relics.
And there was nobody else in the office to corroborate this?
It's not my fault that I work hard when others don't.
Oh.
Oh. The shade is strong in this group of suspects. Y'all really come for each other hard. Oh my gosh. Also, I just have to say, Christina said, the fanfic gonna go crazy.
The why choose Billy Bonka romance.
Oh, and I love this too. Felicity said, moves to office cam footage. Oh my god. That would be so funny. Does anyone else have anything to say about secret clue number 3?
Oh, we're not on secret clue number 4?
Not yet.
I really thought we were on 4. I'm sorry.
You're okay. It's all. Let's go to 4. Why not? Let's pull it up. Okay. So this is clue number 4. All right. It's a letter on the head of paper from the Kit Kat Private Detective Agency, and I'll read it aloud. It says, "Mr. Bonka, a full report will follow, but you wanted to be informed as soon as we had any information at all. I can now confirm that your suspicions are correct. Dr. Sigmund Fraud is indeed your son.
Oh.
There could be no doubt of his parentage. Further details to follow. Yours truly, Agent Lint Eastwood."
I love that. But is that why you're here then, Dr. Fraud? Did you know you were his son?
Yes. I am the illegitimate son of the murdered man, Billy Bonka.
Sorry for your loss.
Thank you. Yes, I did only meet him, I believe it's yesterday, but let me continue to read to find out if I'm correct. My mother met a young American who was then working for a Viennese chocolate firm. But then he returned to his own country before I was born. And then, mother died some time ago. Last month, I received a letter from Bonka revealing, as you saw, the parentage. And I came to Paris to meet him for the first time. And yes, it was yesterday afternoon when I met him. I didn't like him very much, but... well, he has just been murdered, and we don't want to speak ill of the dead.
No, I don't think we do. Well, that's very interesting.
Yes, it is. I need to challenge Dame Barbra Carthorse. Or Mike does. My bad. Okay. So, Dame Barbra Carthorse. I traveled over to Europe on the SS Milky Way, along with yourself and Billy Bonka, and I couldn't help but notice that the two of you spent a great deal of time in each other's cabins. What was going on? Is it still going on?
Well,
certainly nothing is still going on because the man is dead. I can't believe.
Was it happening at the time of his death, is what I mean.
It wasn't very important. It wasn't very serious. It was just a fun little fling on the ship, and we spoke of the marketing, and I liked the man. Admittedly, he lacked certain social graces, but he had a vitality, if you understand what I mean, and an excitement for life that was just very alluring and perfect when you're stuck on a ship for weeks at a time. That's all. I promise.
Yeah, right. You were in your cabins more than you were out of them, lady.
Well,
I'm not buying your story.
I said it wasn't important, not that it wasn't fun.
Oh, okay then. I'll take that.
that makes sense.
You know what? While we were in each other's company on the ship, Bonka had something to say about Monsieur Bertrand. He resented your snobbish attitude, and he said he would destroy the European chocolatiers if he could. Did you share this loathing, Bertrand? How did you really feel about Bonka?
I love the meow in the background. Sorry, I just Okay, go for it, Bertrand.
Well, I always disliked Billy Bonka, but we were professional enemies, I suppose you would say.
Just professional enemies? It never went beyond that? Maybe personal?
Ooh.
Come on. Get all the way on.
Well, as much as anyone dislikes another person.
Well, I will certainly be noting this down.
As
You're
you
not
should.
Yet.
Oh my goodness. Okay, does anyone have anything else to say about clues number 3 or 4?
Yes.
Okay.
I need to challenge Marchioness DuChamp. Europe has recently been terrorized by anarchists throwing bombs. This is in reference to secret clue number 4. You believe... sorry, I've read this wrong. Are you not a member of the anarchist group called the Bakunin and Proudhon Society?
Yes. Yes, we like to call ourselves BAPs for short. And
Like the bun.
like the bun. Yes.
Mm.
And we're purely peaceful anarchists. Very peaceful.
How does that work?
How does that work? Just quiet, peaceful anarchy. I mean, you probably wouldn't even hear about it on the TV. It's so peaceful. You'd probably fall asleep. Don't even worry about it.
What
Did
is
sleep?
a TV? It is 1920. What is a TV?
Exactly.
So we may fall dead asleep then.
Yes.
Hmm.
Nothing to worry about here.
So you're not an exciting anarchist, then? Nothing I can write about in a novel? Maybe a sweeping romance featuring an anarchist and a goody two-shoes girl running off into the Scottish Highlands?
I would read that.
No.
Good. I will write it.
I'm sure you will, Dame Barbara Carthorse. It'll be a bestseller. We'll see you on all
my
the
books
panels.
are.
Oh my gosh. I just wanted to double check that we shared. Yeah, we did. Okay. We shared clue 4. Okay, very nice. So do we have anything else to share about clues 3 or 4? I think we covered everything, but just double checking with the suspects. We're good? Okay. So now we're going to take a 5-minute break again, and I will show you the notes from this round. Okay? Guests, suspects.
I am not a suspect. It was my father who was killed.
My ex-lover!
Probably by you, because you found out he was your father years later.
Oh,
Why would
Yeah.
they kill the man? I just met him yesterday. I think
Because
I'll
there's
understand
no
you.
love there, though, then.
You do
There's
it.
no
It is
love
not
to-
like
right.
it.
Your mother just left her alone to raise a child on her own. I would hold
Revenge for your mother. Oh.
Yes.
Yes, it's all a rich tapestry.
Okay, so suspects, here's what we're going to do. We're not going to fiddle-faddle with anything because everything seems to be working. So we're going to take our 5-minute break and come right back here. Okay,
some
after I
chocolate.
I'll do a little one-on-one with the chat like I did before where I just give them a little excerpt and then we'll come right back here. Okay. So everybody enjoy your 5 minutes. Chat, enjoy your time. Hopefully you won't be able to hear any of us. Yeah. So here we go. Taking our next little break. Also remember to scan the QR code if you feel so inclined if you want to submit your guess. But you don't have to guess till the end. You can wait till the end. But here we go.
Guys, I held so many back. I almost said so many awful your mom jokes. I held so many back. I don't know. Oh God, no.
right. Welcome back from that nice little break, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and start off this next part. Okay. We are heading into the third round, by the way, everyone. So just FYI, this is our final round of dialogue of the night.
Oh my goodness!
Yes. And then everyone will get to give a final statement at the end of the night. So you will still hear from everyone one more time, but just know we're nearing the end. So, focus up. All right. I have discovered Bonka's diary, and in it, I found an entry that I think may prove to be very significant to our cause. It reads, Saturday, April 14th, 1900. That fool Barbra Carthorse has written me a note demanding that we meet. She seems to think she can put the screws on me. God knows what she's up to. But I suppose I should meet her. Not that she means diddly to me. The murderer best take care, because we are coming for them. With that being said, let's head back over to our suspects. Okay. And it looks like everybody's here, hopefully, and working, it seems. So, Ian, it's kind of hard to tell, but I think Ian's been working, so I think we're good. Yeah. All right. So, we're going to go ahead and...
I think I have camera again.
Ooh,
I don't know if
okay.
it'll stay on, but I think I have it.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and switch then, because I put your, away picture on top just to keep it nice and perfect. Ah, you're back, Dr. Sigmund Fraud. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go for the third round of dialogue here. Okay. So, DuChamp, if you care to kick us off.
What a ghastly little man McClue is. Almost as bad as that dreadful Billy Bonka.
Oh no, Bonka was much worse. Bonka was American, and you know what that means.
Hey, what are you trying to say, Buster?
Only that the American businessman has no culture, no class, and no sophistication. He is an arrogant bully who worships nothing but the dollar. When it comes to the crunch, he has nothing to fall back on.
Is that so? Well, maybe you're just upset because we've got a better attitude than you. Did you know that the French don't even have a word for entrepreneur?
I will have you know, my American friend, that I am Belgian, not French. I am one of the most famous Belgians in the world.
Yeah, that must have been a tough competition, all right.
Don't be so defensive. No one's attacking, my darling. Isn't he gorgeous? Tough on the outside, but such a soft center. Tell me, my primitive pugilist, why do you want to fight?
Because I can't sing or dance. What do you want me to say? I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
Oh, you're muted?
Oops. Well, at least one person here is honest about being violent. I wonder whether Mr. Bison used this violent impulse to get his revenge for his mother's death.
Well, if it's not one thing, it's a mother.
Have a break, Dr. Fraud. I was going to say that maybe using violence as a profession might make a person more peaceful elsewhere. I mean, violence cannot be enough for your work. Rest and play.
And this is your theory. Very interesting, but stupid.
Hey, who you calling stupid? I'm not stupid.
Don't concern yourself, Mr. Bison. No one thinks you're stupid.
Yeah? Well, okay. Because I got to tell you, it ain't no picnic in that ring. Compared to the guys I fight, none of you's worth a dime. I'm a contender.
If you say so.
With that, I bid you adieu to go to the bathroom again. Okay.
Somebody should take his his plate away from him.
I'm not gonna lie, I majorly underestimated what an arm workout it was gonna be to just hold my arms straight out,
I
like
thought you were doing it
nonstop.
the whole time. You had it like this when we started, and I was like, no way she's doing that the whole time.
Yeah, I'm just holding it there, and I'm like, okay, if I do the sock puppet again, I need some sort of like brace, 'cause, like gets to you faster than you think. Okay. So now we are going to discuss secret clues number 5 and 6. I believe Chocolat Bertrand is going to discuss secret clue number 5. So I will go ahead and get that pulled up for you, Chocolat. Also, I apologize big time to all of you in the middle that keep getting blocked by these for like 20 seconds. I promise it's not personal. It just had to go right in the middle of the screen, but it's going to be very quick. Here we go. All right, and I'll read it aloud for everyone, just in case you can't read it for any reason. So it says, "Dear Mr. Bonka, I think that after what you did and said on the Milky Way, you owe me the courtesy of at least a meeting. I suggest 3:30 in the bar Paradiso. I do recommend that you be there. I don't think you'd welcome the kind of publicity I could get for you. Sincerely, Barbra."
What?
So,
I don't understand. I never wrote that note.
did you meet him? Or was it just a ploy to get him out of his room
I
around the
didn't
time
even...
that the bomb was planted?
No, not at all. I didn't write the note. I didn't meet him. Somebody's forged this in an attempt to frame me. It looks like my handwriting, but I swear it isn't. I've never seen this note before. I have nothing to do with it. I promise. Oh!
A likely story, I think.
Wait a minute. Mr. Bison, I recall you telling us that you grew up with forgers.
No, I didn't.
Well, that directly contradicts the notes that I have written right here. I made a careful note of that particular detail.
You seem to be forging a lot of things lately, so who's to say you didn't add that to your notepad and make it up?
Well,
Dame Barbra Carthorse.
does the esteemed detective have more clues to clear my name? I swear I didn't write this note.
I do. Does anyone else have anything else to say about clue number 5 before we... Oh, this is it, Mike. Before we move on, does anyone have anything else to say about clue number 5? No? Okay. All right, here comes clue number 6 then. The final clue of the evening, everyone. Look alive. Okay, this is from the BAPS Society. The Bakunin and Proudhod Society. Okay, and it says, Comrade DuChamp, confirmation. Bonka will be staying at the Hotel Paradiso for 2 weeks from Friday the 13th of April. Unlucky for him. We suggest that you also check in. Power to the people.
Oh, she did it.
We're not a violent organization at all. I was just planning on sabotaging his little launch of the Egg Nouveau. That's all.
With a bomb?
A bomb?
Not with a bomb. Completely non-violent organization. We're doing more of a theatrical stunt. You know, chocolate exploding. It was going to be
explosive.
It's gonna be explosive. She'll come back, I think.
Okay.
I hope she'll pop back in.
Seems good.
I can see her her thing. Hold on. No.
Perfect timing.
I love how you were like explosive. It'll be explosive.
Also, there's a timeline going on here.
Is there, Dame Barbra Carthorse?
There is!
Great catch. I'm looking at I'm just kind of keeping tabs on this to make sure. I wonder if maybe her phone even just died or something, you know?
Oh, that would be
Yeah,
tragic.
because that happens to me all the time, and like she wasn't planning on using it for this, so I wouldn't be surprised if it just conked out for a second. So we'll give her a minute to come back. We'll just gab for a minute and check in with the chat, because I have to talk to Marchioness DuChamp about a few things as well. So a few things. So I mean, and I don't want her to miss out. I also have someone else I need to speak to, or that Mike needs to speak to, but I don't want her to miss out. So we'll just chill for a minute, check in with the chat. I'm going to keep an eye on this as well as my Discord, just to make sure Nellie's doing okay. But my guess would be her phone maybe died. That's my theory. Because it went black kind of out of nowhere. And I can see her still in here too. So let's see. Oh, we got something. Hey, Nellie. Hold on 1 second. Can you guys hear her?
No.
No. Did your phone die, Nellie? Oh, can you guys can't hear her, right?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna message you in the chat, Nellie, in the like little chat box at the bottom.
And my camera died again, so you know. Tons of technical issues today.
Okay, hold on. Sit tight, everybody. Everybody just hang tight. We're gonna just put Ian's photo back up. That's an easy fix. And then with Nellie, let's see. Oh, okay. Nellie said my phone's overheating, I think. That would make sense. Okay. I am really wondering. Okay, she said trying the laptop again.
Beth, the 1900s technology.
It's rough.
I'm going to pop you back in, Nellie. 1 second. I'm going to see
very
if...
advanced.
Hold on 1 second, Nellie. No worries. Okay. And then let me just make sure.
It looks. I can
Okay.
see the audio
I can hear you.
sources.
I can hear you too.
Yeah,
Okay.
They're,
Perfect.
my headphones are showing up in the settings now. It wasn't there
Yes.
last time. So
Wow.
yay.
Wild. Okay, perfect. I feel like some of this too is just like figuring it out, because this is such a weird, well, not weird, but it's different from like, you know, being able to just pop into StreamYard or something. Like it takes a few tries, I feel like, to just fiddle faddle and figure it out. Like Sarita and Ash have been on with me like many times now. But like they each had their own little fiddle faddle experience at the beginning of it too. So it just takes a second. Okay. So on that note, Nellie, or should I say Marchioness DuChamp, I actually, Mike has something to say to you. Okay. All right.
What's up, Mike?
Sup, baby doll. All right, let's see. Why did that memo from BAPS say that they wanted you to stay close to Billy Bonka? What exactly were you planning to do, or were they planning for you to do? There have been a lot of anarchist assassinations. Was this going to be another?
No. I wanted to embarrass him. That was all. Just wanted to embarrass him and ruin his Egg Nouveau launch. That was it.
A likely story.
A likely story that I could even see it being an accident. You know, you plant the bomb thinking that you'll just take this opportunity, and then when the exposition happens, boom! But the bomb went off early. That's another likely story. So, did you plant the bomb in his room, perhaps thinking it would go off at the exposition instead of in a couple of hours?
Nope. No bombs. No bombs. It's totally, completely non-violent. Just wanted to ruin Wednesday. That's all.
I don't know. I think Dame Barbra Carthorse brings up an interesting point. Very interesting. I'm going to keep that in mind. And then let's see. Oh, yeah, we did share the last clue. Okay. And then if nobody else needs to speak at this moment,
Actually,
Okay, go for it.
Mr. Bison, where were you between 3 and 5? You've been not giving us alibis.
Okay, sorry, I gotta shake my arm out for a second. Okay.
Oh, he had to run to the...
So is the life of a boxer, you know, the workouts just never end. But I'm sorry, you said I gave lots of alibis, is that what you said?
No, I said you've not given any alibi. Can anyone vouch for where you were between 3 and 5?
Did I not give an alibi? Oh, I would be happy to do so. Let's see. I spent the afternoon training. Unfortunately, no one can vouch for me, but around 4:30 p.m., as I was going back to my room, I did see Chocolat Bertrand. He can confirm this.
Yes, I was coming back from church this afternoon and I saw him in the hotel.
Well, that only confirms your whereabouts from 4:30 to 5, my dear Mr. Bison. You are not off my list.
Can't a guy just get some shut-eye? Take a little nappy poo in the middle of the day?
You've been
Since when was that a sin?
Oh, a nappy poo? But you just said you were training.
I was training and then I came back to my hotel at 4:30. I'm not British. I don't know why I'm doing a British. I came back at 4:30 to take a nap.
Mike.
Oh my
you
God.
said that you're here to...
It's okay. I'm
do
joking.
it quick.
No, you're
You've
good.
had a
I'm
hard
joking.
training day. Here to participate in the boxing competition at the Olympic Games. The Olympics are certainly being staged in Paris as part of the exposition, but there's no boxing competition. So what are you really doing here?
Okay, that's kind of a long story, but I came to compete in the boxing competition in the Olympics, but as it turns out, they did not include boxing in the Olympics this year. I was misinformed by my manager, and I did not find out, unfortunately, until I was already over here. So my manager is actually looking into having me join a tug of war team instead, so that the trip is not all for naught.
Maybe I'll just have to track down this manager to confirm.
His phone died.
Oh, it's 1900.
Oh, yeah, it might take a few days for a letter to get to him. So go for it, Dame Barbara Carthorse.
In your own words, a likely story.
Think what you want to think, sister. I didn't do it.
You're the murderer.
You know who I don't trust? This Dr. Sigmund Fraud. You know, he has that theory, you know, the Oedipus complex about the Greek man killing his father and marrying his mother. Curious how Fraud's own father has just been killed. Coincidence? Or maybe Fraud has an Oedipus complex.
Well, you know, I could understand how laymen might interpret like that, but the theory isn't about literal murder. It's about male child in psychological conflict with his father. It's more symbolic, and I can't possibly suffer from it because I didn't know he was my father until yesterday. Or whenever I got that note. I don't actually remember that part, but yesterday is the first time that I saw it. But let's go back to you, Dr. Johnson, obsessed with Aztecs. To an expert like yourself, the obsession verges on madness. Are you mad? Do you wish to destroy European civilization that itself once destroyed the Aztecs? Some of the articles you've written suggest that very strongly. Even violent, this attitude towards European culture. And the Aztecs believed in human sacrifice. Is that why you killed Bonka?
I didn't kill Bonka. Sure, some people think I'm obsessed with the Aztecs. Perhaps I am. But it's harmless academic obsession. I have said that Europe is guilty of terrible crimes in its suppression of the Aztec civilization, but that was centuries ago, I realize, and I certainly wouldn't seek revenge now. I simply feel that we have a lot to learn from the Aztecs, not about their human sacrifices, however. Just their chocolate.
Well, he did fire you. That's still a motive for killing him, even beyond revenge for centuries-old oppression.
I'm glad he fired me. He was a vile man. While I'm glad he's gone, I'm not the one who did it. Although I'll applaud the person who did.
Ooh. That just put the target squarely on Dr. Doris Johnson for me. I don't know about y'all, but that was quite the spicy response. And I will say, Mike Bison also had some thoughts about Dr. Doris Johnson's obsession with the Aztec culture. But I do feel we kind of covered that, so I won't challenge her again on that. But Mike feels similarly to Dr. Sigmund Fraud in that regard.
He's an uneducated man. Of course he would see my academic pursuits as madness.
I'm a what?
I'm not here, Mike Bison.
I don't have ears, so I'm doing the best I can. And I would argue that intellect is subjective, okay? I know a lot about boxing, you know a lot about the Aztecs. Some people could argue they're both useless. You know, I'm smart in my
Do you
own
hate
way.
chocolate? Do you hate chocolate?
I don't hate chocolate. Look, my whole house is made of chocolate. You see these curtains? Chocolate. I'm obsessed. I love chocolate.
House with you to the Hotel Paradiso.
Just the curtains. Just the curtains. I never travel without them. My manager knows this. Okay. Adieu. Okay. All right. At this time, do any of the suspects have anything to say in regard to clues 5 or 6?
Have we done 6?
Did we do 6? I thought 6 was, let's see.
Yes.
6
I
is,
don't remember.
I think
If
6
we
is where
did-
we find out that Dr. Sigmund Fraud is, or no. Oh, it was the Babs thing about your character, Nellie, about Marchioness DuChamp. It was
Okay,
like,
Obscure evidence.
If we're on 6, then I got some stuff to say.
oh snap. Okay. By the way, Nellie, do you want me to reread it for you at all, or are you okay?
No, I'm fine.
You're good. Okay, perfect.
So, Chocolate Bertrand, is it not true that you licensed some of your products to Billy Bonka?
Well, a few years ago, I did catch Billy Bonka using one of my copyright chocolate products. But I found that American law didn't enable me to enforce my copyrights. So, I settled the dispute by issuing Bonka a license for life to use the product in the States.
So that means that if Bonka dies, you get your licenses back. Is that true?
I suppose it is.
He plays the surprise very well. He's either very surprised or a good actor.
And Dr. Sigmund Fraud.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yes, what about me?
What about you? Do you have a claim on your late father's estate? On his fortune, now that he's dead?
I have received no contact from lawyers, and I certainly have no expectation of getting any money out of the will. I was just looking forward to establishing a relationship with him.
What did you speak about when you met him? Was he someone that you were looking forward to having as a father?
Well, originally, yes, but, you know, as was said by basically everyone here, you know, the true suspects, not me, he wasn't a very nice man. And I am adult, so I didn't really need another father. I just wanted to get to know the man. That is all. That's why we met yesterday, so that I could get to meet him. It wasn't for any murdering or a will inheritance or a chocolate eggy thing. I don't really care about those things.
Chocolate eggy things.
Okay, so you made all this effort to get to know a man who wasn't a very nice man, and you claim you didn't have any sort of, you know, side quest in the works? Really, Dr. Sigmund Fraud? And this man, Billy Bonka, was one of the most foremost chocolate businessmen in America. I'm sure he had a lot of money. I know how much candy Americans eat. Let me tell you, the Walmart's full. Actually, it's 1920. the stores full of candy. I'm sure he was raking in the dough. I'm sure he has a nice little estate left behind just for you.
I am foremost psychologist in the world. I do not need money from American who hires the little people and has chocolate river. I don't need these things.
But everyone knows you're not wealthy.
I was about to say, does psychology pay like a chocolate business does? I can't imagine it does.
Pays well enough, thank you very much.
Speaking of estates, Mike Bison, if your mother truly, her death was, perhaps you could say Bonka was responsible for her death, perhaps you sought some kind of damages in return. Perhaps you thought if he was killed, maybe you could sue for the money to be given to those who had died in the factories.
Well, I could see why you would think that, but my mom died 2 years ago, so I'm not even sure what the statute of limitations is on claims and that sort of thing, but he compensated me very well at the beginning of my boxing career. So I have more money than I know what to do with. And unlike Dr. Sigmund Fraud over there, professional boxing actually does pay quite well. So I'm doing just fine.
Well, good for you. I mean, I do believe that I have another sentence that I'm supposed to say that I couldn't quite work in there any other time. So I met my father, Billy Bonka, for the first time yesterday. I did say that, but it was sometime after 8, although I don't have any way of knowing whether that's AM or PM, according to this thing here. I did have a little bit of an argument with him about his treatment of my mother, but it wasn't very serious. And I was looking forward to establishing a relationship, as I said. Okay, I think I've covered everything. Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Also, I believe that would be 8 a.m.
Oh, excellent.
yes,
That's me in the clear then.
Yes.
Suspects.
Or gives you lots of time to assemble a bomb and plant it before the afternoon.
I don't know anything about making ticking egg chocolate things.
But
That would be the other one there, whose name I have to look up. Marchioness DuChamp.
But you know what I just thought of, everyone? As are you a psychotherapist? what is your position again? You're a psychotherapist? I'm not sure. But I would think that you have clients who are a little unhinged. And could you not reach out to someone? Well, I suppose in the 1920s, we don't have cell phones. It's all letters. So I guess you couldn't do it fast enough. Never mind. Theory stumped. But I was going to say, you could have reached out to one of your clients for advice on how to assemble a bomb.
Or even to have one of his clients assemble the bomb themselves.
Yes. Maybe he brought a client with him to Paris. Maybe he did plan to do this ahead of time.
Mr. Fraud, I would like to search your room. I want to find a hidden person.
This is all
Another
wonderful
verb adventure.
deflection, but it's you lot there who are guilty of this thing. You know, it's the sock man there, and you, and you, and you. I'm pointing. You can't see me because camera dead, but I was pointing quite vigorously in your directions.
I don't like being accused of murder when I haven't done anything but have a somewhat exciting affair on a ship.
With my father. Thank you very much. Yes.
Yes. Do you have any of these complex about me?
Ooh.
Well, I might develop one later. It's fine.
Oh dear!
What the? This is a vapors.
I'm feeling quite faint.
For the record, I don't like being accused either. I'm just here for tug of war.
You go have a tug in the bathroom again. Goodbye, Mr. Dyson.
Okay. On that note, we're gonna take a 5-minute break because everyone covered what they needed to, right, for 5 and 6.
Yeah.
Okay, now, when we return, we will hear all of the suspects' final statements, and then we will learn Hercule McClue will reveal who murdered Billy Bonka. Okay? All right, off we go to our 5-minute break. Go. All right, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. So at this time, we're going to hear a final statement from each of our suspects. Be sure to pay close attention and remember to submit your official vote using the QR code. I'll give you like a final warning, by the way, too, when I'm about to show the results. I'll give you maybe like a 1 minute window to submit if you haven't yet. So, all right, let's go over to hear our suspects' final statements. Okay, and I believe we're going to start with...
Sorry.
You're okay, Dr.
No.
Sigmund Fraud?
Sorry, thought I was muted, just playing with Windows.
You're good. Okay. So we are actually going to start with a statement from Chocolat Bertrand.
This has all been most unfortunate. I'm truly concerned that it will give the chocolate industry very bad press. Not that it has anything to do with chocolate, of course, and certainly it has nothing to do with me. I was in church this afternoon, and I clearly cannot be suspected.
Very well. All right, now we will hear from Dr. Sigmund Fraud.
Still, we see this constant craving for chocolate, and now the mention of religion as well. It's all very interesting. As for me, I think you should remember that I am the bereaved person in this room. I have lost my father only a day after I found him for the first time. I am suffering. I am a professional, and I can tell you that I am in a state of shock.
You're certainly in some sort of state. If I weren't so polite, I'd say you were in a state of inebriation. I have nothing to do with any of this. I am simply an academic who wishes to spend her time studying the noble and ancient culture of the Aztecs. I know some people say that the Aztecs practiced human sacrifice. This is true, but they were still a fine people with a proper respect for the sacred gift of chocolate, not like Billy Bonka and his kind.
And all because the lady loves the Aztecs. You're as bad as the rest of them. You can't hide yourself away from the sordid reality of modern life. the only answer is to destroy it, to bring it to its knees, or, in my case, to ridicule it, to laugh it out of existence. I do not use violence in my work. As much as I detested Billy Bonka and all that he stood for, I would not have killed him.
All right. Oh, and then it's me. Sorry. Okay. Mike Bison. Let's see. Well, hey, lady, that's what you're bound to say. Maybe you think that because I'm a boxer, I'm a violent man. Well, I'm not. You say that and I'll give you an earful. I'm a peaceful man who came over here to win glory in the Olympic Games. And now I find that there's no boxing to be had. It's all been a waste of my time. I'm going to try and do some tug of war instead. I also want to point out that I don't have it in me to be a murderer, okay? I even have no bad vibes tattooed on me. So clearly, I am beyond suspicion. Okay, that's my final point.
Oh. Oh, wait, chat says Miley's muted.
Oh,
I can hear her.
hold on. Try again, Miley. Say something.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, chat,
Mom.
can you hear her now? Hold on, let's see.
Thank
No.
you for catching that, Sarita.
That's okay. They said no.
Oh, now they're saying yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, good.
great.
Thank goodness. Yeah, good catch, Sarita. Thank you for catching that. Much appreciated. Okay, Miley, that was a wonderful performance you just delivered. Can we get an
Thank
encore?
Absolutely. Oh, Mike Bison has been slighted from the Olympics. How unfortunate for you. And for civilization, Lord knows how we're going to manage without the spectacle of two men trying to kill each other in front of a baying mob. There have been some harsh words spoken about Billy Bonka, and they're not fair. He could be a bit abrasive, that is true, but he was honest and straightforward. I got to know him very well on the Milky Way, and even though our relationship was only brief, I shall miss him. I certainly wouldn't have wanted any harm to have come to him.
All right. Now, chat, you've heard our final statements from all the suspects. So now is your opportunity to get those final guesses in using the QR code. Okay? I'm actually going to go ahead and set, let's set a timer for 2 minutes. I'll give you guys 2 minutes to log guesses, okay? Let me get it set up here before we give our grand reveal here. Also, if any of the suspects want to guess, you're welcome to try, because none of you know either, actually.
I think my guess is Mike Bison.
We all know Dr. Fraud did it.
Yeah.
I
think
don't
Fraud.
believe that I did. I believe it's Marchioness DuChamp, the only person who knew how to put together an egg with a bomb in it.
I think Marchioness DuChamp too. I'm not gonna lie. I think Nellie's looking awfully sus over there. I don't know. Chocolat Bertrand is pretty close though. Money. I watch a lot of true crime, and they say money and love, I think, are like the biggest motivators. So I feel like the two of them have some of the strongest motivations.
I'm so excited to find out.
My guess is Fraud.
I believe
I
it's more
think I might have
likely
to go back to Marchioness DuChamp.
DuChamp and Bertrand working together because they were lovers before. You know.
Ooh. You know what? That's my guess, actually. I'm stealing your guess. Yeah.
Okay, you know,
Sorry.
I didn't have a copyright on it.
You are such a smart
Yeah,
man,
get one of
Mr.
those.
Fraud. Dr. Fraud, my apologies.
Okay.
I'm so excited. I want to know.
It's pretty cool, like watching people's votes roll in too.
Oh,
Because
really?
a lot of people waited till the end to like vote. Yeah, so I'm seeing them in real time, like pop up. It's pretty cool.
Are they like combo votes?
It looks like everyone submitted. There's only like 1 or 2 people that have submitted more than one. For the most part, people have only submitted one.
I've been waiting, like, ever since we found out that we were doing this, I've been waiting to find out who it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I'm excited for the reveal.
I wonder if it's multiple people.
I'm wondering.
So I can tell you this. It is one person.
Okay.
Because when I was making the form, I was like, if it's going to be more than one person, I'd have to like format this totally differently. So it's just one person. I will say that.
Okay.
And I actually specifically looked for a murder mystery game that was one person in the end. Because personally, I hate it when it's more than one person. It feels like such a, like, I don't know, harder thing to guess. But maybe for a future one, you know, if we do this again.
Yeah, level 2. Season 2.
Season 2.
Season 2. Are we getting renewed, Evelyn? That's the question.
Hey, I'm down for the renewal. You know, it seems like we have a fan base that's going to do fan fiction and stuff now. So
if this AO3 tag is not full by the end of the week, which
I mean,
is now,
the first fan fiction option was Fraud and Billy Bonka. So
And was this
that would go
before people found out they were related?
yeah, this was before they were related.
They ripped up all that fan fiction after they found out, yes, father and son. It's
Yeah,
not
they
good.
hit that backspace button and just held it down.
I don't know.
All right.
actually an AO3 tag that would be accepting of that.
Yeah.
Let's be so honest.
I'm sure there is. So before I reveal the results, if you all would like, I could actually show like the pie chart of, you know, what people guessed.
Yes.
Yes,
You guys wanna
show us
see?
fancy graphics.
Okay,
Yes.
let me go over here.
let's nerd.
Okay. Now the chat may not hear you guys when we go to this next screen. I'll make it quick. It's just so everyone can see it. Okay, you all
Just
included. Yeah, they might hear Miley. We'll see. But I'm gonna unblur it. Hold up. Okay. Let's see. And I'm
Oh my gosh, so many for Dr. Johnson.
Yeah, so it's actually pretty evenly dispersed. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
It really is. I don't like how big my pie is, guys. I don't
I've
like
got
that.
quite a big chunk too. Oh my gosh.
yeah, so very, very interesting.
It's 25%.
I feel like you didn't have a you guys both didn't have an alibi though, right? Alone in an office.
Yeah, who didn't have the alibi? It was
both of them.
Oh my gosh.
yeah. All right, so I'm gonna put my sock on one last time just so everyone's present for the final verdict. You know, gotta do it right till the very end. You know, I've committed. So, let me pop over here real quick. Okay, this is like a paragraph, so just bear with me. But we're gonna get the full final answer here. Okay. The note that drew Billy Bonka from his hotel room was written in the handwriting of Dame Barbra Carthorse. However, she says that she did not write it. If not, then someone else must have done it. So we have someone who knows about chocolate eggs. Oh, so we have to have someone who knows about chocolate eggs, about explosives, and who can forge handwriting. I suggest that only one of you possess this unique set of skills. Let me remind you that one person here says they spent time, quote, in the company of forgers, safe breakers, and con men. End quote. This person also worked in a chocolate factory. He was also seen in the hotel going back to his room after the bomb had been placed. The motivation is clear. The killing of Billy Bonka was an act of revenge. A woman dies in an industrial accident, and her son seeks his vengeance. Monsieur Mike Bison, I have to inform you that you are under arrest for the murder of Monsieur Billy Bonka. Please accompany me now to the police station.
I was right! I knew it! Oh, I feel so vindicated!
So I'm gonna give flowers to the people that guessed it. So Margot and Christina guessed it correctly.
Congratulations, Margot and Christina.
You guys,
congratulations.
I have to tell you guys, just like now that we're gabbing for a second, just how funny it was. So I was like watching people sign up, right? And I was like, cool. Mike Bison's left, no biggie. He's probably like a side character. And then I go to like do all the arranging and find out who actually did it. And I was like, damn it. Now I've got to actually, like, I got to figure out a way to keep this guy in here. And then it was funny. I think, Maile, you might have been the one who said it. Like, when you first came in, Maile was like, how funny would it be if the sock was the murderer? And I was like, I tried so hard to play it off well. I was like, wouldn't that be hilarious? Like, that would be wild. And all the time in my head, I'm thinking, I really hope you guys don't get pissed off when we put in all this effort and in the end, it's the sock.
No, this is great.
This is the perfect Evelyn. I wanted nothing more than for the sock puppet to be the murderer.
Yes.
There was nothing I wanted more.
Okay, I'm so glad that it worked well, because I was like, all these poor guests, and I couldn't like reach out to you guys to say anything because it would have ruined the entire like storyline, because I kind of contemplated being like, hey, we really need Mike Bison. I gotta do something. Will you be offended if I, but I couldn't say like we need him, because I felt like then you guys would ruin it for everyone. But
No, perfect. You
God.
did this perfectly. Oh my
That
god,
was-
I feel
I
so
forgot that you
vindicated.
knew who the killer was, and so I wasn't even like paying attention to like how you might have reacted to Mike Bison.
I was trying real hard to like play it cool.
Like when you did your introduction and you said like he grew up among like all these different kinds of people and forgers, I was like, forgery is a very useful skill for murder. I'm just gonna write that one down.
Mm-hmm. And then Maile even said towards the end, it was funny, Maile, like really close to the end, Maile was like, I think it's Mike Bison. Like, and Miley's been really taking notes and stuff. She came into this being like, I've got my notepad, I am invested. Yeah, I was
It's
really
impossible to read his face during the whole thing.
He's got a good poker
Yeah.
face. What can I say?
I believe that. He was
Oh my
innocent.
gosh, Maile coming through with the
I did too.
receipts.
I was hoping it was Marchioness DuChamp.
It was very compelling. I almost was like, no, you guys might be right, but I was like, there's no explanation for the forgery. Like,
Yeah.
and he worked in the chocolate factory, and like I couldn't remember exactly what it was, but like I'm pretty sure his mom died in an
Mhm.
explosion. So I was like, I don't know how that would translate to him having bomb making knowledge, but sure, yeah, let's go with it.
Yeah, I think they're like alluding that because he worked in the chocolate factory, he would have the skill set to make a like chocolate egg. But then they do say several times, they're like, this was a very difficult, thing to make. So I'm not totally, for the record, and I did not write this one. This was what I like bought and put in, but
Don't worry about the holes. Don't worry about it. It was a sock puppet. A sock puppet killed a man. Okay?
Listen.
The disbelief is hanging like 30 feet above the air.
okay, I just have to point out, by the way, some of these comments are so funny, and I hate that I was so just doing a million things that I wasn't able to engage as well, so I just want to take a second and point out some highlights that I'm seeing. Okay, I'm not going to go too far up, but I love Christy said, who says killing is bad vibes? Some people think murder is fun. In response to the bad vibes tattoo on the sock or whatever. And then I just love a few of these are Christina's, actually, quite a few, but I love the on the edge of my seat. I literally have no idea was Stu. Beth said, yay, season 2. Oh, a few people are saying, look, Christina said, sign the petition for season 2. And then I love, Christina said, look at him with those beady eyes. Which was so clever. By the way, things in the US are getting crazy. These freaking googly eyes, they were like $5 at Walmart.
Just for 2 of them?
No, I got a whole bag, but it was like a little bag. But I was like, since when do kids' googly eyes cost $5? This economy is out of hand. Anyways. But, and then it was the forgery. That was the clue. See, Margot agrees with Maile on that. And then Christina said, honestly, it was just Bison's face. I mean, no expression at all. A pure killer. And Beth said, this was so fun. Oh, and Felicity said, no bad vibes. Say less. Oh, Stu says, I wanted it to be Ash. You know, I kind of wanted it to be Ash too. Like, I was
starting to think it was me.
There were a couple of people with like really compelling motives, like DuChamp. Honestly, like everyone except for me.
All right, calm down.
Yes, and Sarita was like playing it cool down there in the corner, and I was like, man, if I was a viewer, I'd be looking at her going, okay, that's the person that like you least expect, you know, who's like the snake in the grass, you know. And I was dying every time Sarita, because I think you were trying to keep a straight face on purpose, and so she would like pull her scarf. Someone said earlier, they were like, that kills me, like every time Sarita pulls her scarf up.
That's literally why I wore it, because I know I can't keep a straight face.
No, that was really smart, honestly. And you actually look very like, you know, tech CEOs, like you look very spot on for that role, I feel like. Oh, now Felicity brings up a good point. Felicity said she's an artist though, so she could forge in regards to Marchioness DuChamp.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, she had like you all almost convinced me.
Yeah, that was a good train of thought. I love Ash, but sorry, I'm not a killer. Oh, and then Stu said, and you know, this is a good point too. Stu said human sacrifice would have been such a funny explanation. It would have. That would have been real.
Out of left field for the chocolate.
I really love that this script, whoever wrote this was like, I am going to make sure to rant against imperialism and European like oppression in the third and second worlds. I was like, okay, go off.
Yeah, they have some.
We're also an empire and also doing terrible things, but they had a really cool culture.
Yeah, no, they have some funny little like puns and stuff in here. Even like one of the clues, I can't remember which one it was, but like the investigator who signed it, it was like a play on his name.
Yes,
it was like,
who was Lint? Lint fucking Lint Eastwood.
Lint Eastwood.
Yeah.
I was like, this is great. Now they have, so I was like kind of careful in picking it because they have a few different ones that are like this one takes place in Paris, and there's other ones, like there's one that's based around wine, which like how funny would it be to do this with a glass of wine? Just saying, like a happy hour crossover with.
Oh my god!
But they also have an American one that's based around barbecue, and I think that would be so funny to like poke fun at Americans. Like as an American, I'm all for that. Like just the kitschiness of it. Oh my gosh! Christina said season 2 wine edition. Season 2 went.
It's settled.
Oh, and Felicity said, or a bottle of wine instead of just a glass. Oh my gosh. Oh, Mateo said, this was so much fun. Thank you so much, everyone. You all did great. Yeah, lots of people were like cackling.
Last.
Oh, Margot says Stu needs to be on the barbecue one.
Yes.
Stu, sound off if you're down.
Stu needs to be on the wine one. If you know, you know.
Is Stu the one that has I've heard about this. But Stu, if you ever want to do another one in future, like I'll reach out if I do another one. How about that? I'm gonna make a note to reach out to Stu. Sorry, my throat is like killing me. But anyways, that being said, guests, don't go anywhere because I'm going to wrap up with you privately in just a moment, okay? But we are going to go ahead and wrap up the stream. But before we leave, now that we've broken character, I would love to just take a minute and actually go in a circle. And I'm pretty sure everyone in the chat knows who all of you are. But in case they don't, just share your real name that's on the side of your cameras, but share your real name and kind of like a little bit about what you like to post about on YouTube, where the people can find you, all that good stuff. And we'll actually, let's start with Dr. Doris Johnson, and then we'll go in a circle.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ash. I'm here on YouTube. Haven't posted in a bit, but you know, I have some exciting things planned. I don't know why I said that. That's kind of not true. But I do. I have been doing things that I want to talk about in terms of the dev editing process as an indie, hopeful indie author one day. So yeah, posting mainly on YouTube. We'll be doing a lot more soon. And that's me.
Nice.
Am I next?
Yep, you're next.
I'm next. My name's Ian Henderson. I'm at IH Books on YouTube. I'm getting back into writing after taking the summer off. I had a note from my doctor, Dr. Summeroff. You know, he said I should take a break for a bit there. That's a government joke, actually. Anyway, so that's what I do. I do have a Substack thing and Instagram that I don't use, and I also have a barbecue channel, and I make wine in my spare time. So I'm like A-okay on either of those other murder mystery ideas. I'm there for it if you need male characters.
Oh yeah, no, you're definitely invited back, Dr. Sigmund Fraud. You're all invited back. You all were so wonderful. So
I appreciate it very much. Thank you.
I gotta work on an accent.
Yeah, I know. I need to too. I was gonna do a French one, and I dropped out of that real quick.
Yeah.
So many things. I would not keep an accent up either.
Yeah, it was hard, but you kept an accent the whole time, Miley. You killed it.
I was only worrying about one thing.
Wow, you were taking notes. You were killing it as a detective. On top of character as a character.
Brain.
Yeah.
Got that private detective brain.
Yep.
I am Miley. You can't find me on the internet. I'm out there. I have a Substack with one little post on it. I don't remember what. You know, you can go on a hunt looking for me. I guess I'm in the Discord, in the Storyteller Society Discord, and I host some stuff in there. We're having a story time on Sunday, so. But yeah, otherwise you'll see me in live stream chats or not at all.
Yeah, Miley's story times are incredible. So you all, if you're not a part of the Discord and you want to be, definitely like DM one of us. I'm sure myself. We can find you a link, but I know the hosts are the main people you're supposed to reach out to are CK or Dami. So if you message one of us, we're just going to tell you reach out to CK or Dami, I think. Yeah. But just saying, if you forget that or something, you can always message one of us. We'll try and point you in the right direction. But Miley's story times are incredible. So don't want to let her undersell herself on that. It's really, really incredible. She does an awesome job. It's like hearing your book as an audiobook in the moment. Yeah. It's awesome. So Sarita, go ahead and take it away.
Hello, I'm Sarita. Sarita Todima on social media. I have not been posting anything lately, but I'm on YouTube, Instagram, and yeah, I'm just documenting my writing, really. And I'm also on Discord more often than anywhere else at the moment, so yeah. That's me.
Nice. And also everyone's tagged down below too, guys. So if anyone's watching this like on replay or something and you're not familiar with any of, well, with the exception of Miley, who I guess, chooses to kind of hide away a little bit. But I think, Miley, I might have even tagged your YouTube down below.
Yeah, it was really scary to get a notification that I'd been tagged on something.
Oh, sorry. I can take you off if you want.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. I was just like,
Oh, I guess people can just do that because I had to like make it public so that the playlist people could access the playlist that I made for Writers Coven.
Oh, right.
So, but that's okay.
Well, unfortunately, Maile, people may like you and may want to find you. I'm sorry.
You can find the Writers Coven replay playlist.
There you go.
Channel.
There you go. But yeah, everyone is tagged down below. So, and Nellie, would you like to tell everyone where to find you?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube mostly at Nellie Monroe Author. My channel's a hodgepodge, documenting trying to write my first book, and I also hop on from time to time with whatever I've deep dived into that particular week, usually something to do with marketing or SEO, and I'm doing a little mini series on SEO for authors. Just now, but
yeah, I was gonna say you and Sarita need to chit chat because Sarita loves marketing and is great at marketing.
I've already been like hitting her up, giving her stresses
Oh,
for work.
no.
Like, girl,
We like
look at this.
Oh, that's awesome! That's so cool. That's awesome.
So,
Mike Bison.
Yeah,
What's your real name?
You can find me at No Bad Vibes. In prison, they let us have Instagram. I'll be on the lookout.
It's 1900. They let us have Instagram in prison.
we did too.
You can write me love letters.
Ooh, watch out.
Oh, the fan fiction for that. There you go. There's your fan fiction. Love letters to Mike Bison.
Epistolary. Ooh.
Season 2.
Yes, season 2. Oh my god.
Before we go, Evelyn, thank you so much. This was an incredible stream. This was even with all like technical difficulties, you got us sailing right through. You are an excellent facilitator, and I just want to take this moment while I'm face to face with you to tell you that you are incredible at this. Everything you do makes me so happy and excited, and I was honored to be here.
Thank you so much, Maile. You're so sweet. That really means a lot. I was telling you, like, I take the group stream super seriously, so I really appreciate that you guys like enjoy it. Yeah, and just saying big shout out to you guys because not many people would donate, honestly, like 3 hours of their time or 2.5, however long it's been on a Friday night in October, peak fall season, to sit here and do this. And that's why I take the group stream so seriously, is because I really do appreciate when people carve time out of, we all have such busy lives, and when people take the time to do this, especially something as involved as this one was, where there was like so much to the script, so much acting, and everybody got into character. Like Nellie with your paintbrush, I loved that the whole time. Like I thought that was so great, and everyone like had little accessories, you know. And Ian had his hat and his accent, and Maile had an accent. Like it was just, you guys went so full out. Sarita was in full corporate mode. Ash went fully like eclectic and out there. I actually thought,
come down to you. Like you bring it up here, so we're like, ah.
oh,
Yeah.
You guys are so sweet. Genuinely, you're so
Especially
nice.
after the Halloween streams. I'm like, if I could be on an Evelyn stream, I'm gonna be on an Evelyn
Well,
stream.
Yeah.
let me tell you something. More character streams are a coming. And one that is 100% gonna happen in the new year. I can tell you now, Austin Powers is 100% happening.
oh my gosh.
And I may open that up to have people do that one with me, because there's just so many iconic characters in
I need
Austin
to be
Powers.
Fat Bastard.
Yeah,
I need
do
to
you-
be him.
Oh, Nellie! Oh my god. There will be a sheet set out. I'm telling you, like, and you will all be invited to do, to do it. But yeah, I think like I'm gonna do some character streams where I won't always be able to incorporate people, just depending on like the setup that I decide to do for it. But I think for that one in particular, especially, I really want to try to like open it up to people because there's just so many good characters and it's such a goofy franchise, and I think it'd be so fun to do with other people. So, Nellie, now that's all I can think about is you coming on as Fat Bastard. That would be so funny. But yeah, so we will make that happen. But All right, so guests, stick around because I'm going to wrap up with you privately just very quickly once the stream ends. But everyone else, I'm going to hit you with my traditional sign off. But also thank you to everyone in the chat for sticking around and hanging around this long. You are much appreciated by all of us, I'm sure. So be brave, be a light. Remember that you are so, so loved. And we will all see you around the internet. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.